The man accused of fatally stabbing an Appalachian Trail hiker and injuring another in 2019 will be detained in a mental hospital after pleading not guilty by reason of insanity. James Jordan was charged with the murder of Ronald Sanchez, the attempted murder of another victim, as well as assault with the intent to murder, and 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon on 2 other victims. This all happened on the Appalachian Trail. The plea agreement and sentencing was announced today. News Channel 11's Bianca Murray has more on that day on the trail that changed lives forever.
Victims' impact statements just released in court documents are giving us a clear picture of the mental state of James Jordan 2 years ago.
A victim, who we're calling KM, says that she is haunted. The victim wrote she watched and listened in helpless, near disbelief as Mr. Jordan transformed before her eyes from a bewildered, confused man into a violent animal. She says she saw him attack and murder a good, kind man and remembers his eyes when she tried to run, and when she looked back over her shoulder, they are burned into her mind. The victim goes on to say that she understands that Jordan is mentally ill, but that it is anguishing to have him labeled not guilty in any fashion. Odie Norman met Jordan in Johnson City, Tennessee, days before the attack in the Virginia woods. He says he put Jordan on a bus back to Massachusetts.
I really thought it was going to be the end, and then that unfortunate morning to get the news that Stronghold had passed away, Ron Sanchez, from his injuries. It was just shocking to me because I truly thought that he was gone.
Norman says in the time he was with Jordan, he described him as a little more harsh than someone that would be normal. And though he knows prosecutors overturned every stone to find a solution to this case, to him, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. He's guilty of murder, and he should definitely stay under the supervision of the federal government. And if that is into a mental institution or a prison, I think that a mental institution would be better for him. But for the love of God, please don't turn him out again.
But just because he's committed doesn't mean he won't be released. The U.S. Attorney's Office told me today that Jordan is in the Attorney General's custody, quote, pending his ability to demonstrate by clear and convincing evidence that his release would not create a substantial risk of bodily injury to another person. Sarah, back to you.